welcome back, everybody. Thanks for coming on out here on a bye week. No game, no problem. Plenty to talk about tonight, and it is a pleasure to welcome, for the first time under the fifth quarter, now in his second year out of the University of Oklahoma, a Boomer Sooner, a sixth-round draft choice of the pack last year, Aaron Ripkowski, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Rip.
Rip.
Yeah, Rip.
Rip.
Doesn't have quite the same resonance as the other guy, but I'm glad you made it. How you doing? Glad to have you aboard.
Thank you. Thanks. It's just great to be here and get to meet some fans and get my face out there and get to meet some of you guys. It's a lot of fun when you get to interact with the fans.
What'd you do with the bye week?
I just went out to Colorado and did some hiking, some elevation stuff. I unfortunately got a little injury last week, and I really couldn't work out and stuff. So what I did was just a lot of walking to keep the lungs going.
Well, that's better than traction.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree.
So high-altitude training on a week off.
Yeah.
What are you, nuts?
No, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I got to see some mountains and some rivers, some lakes. I'm an outdoorsy guy, so I like to get around stuff like that.
Always been an outdoorsy?
Oh, yeah, always been that way.
Your beard would say differently. You don't seem like an outdoorsy.
If you couldn't tell.
No, I think they could cast you in the Revenant too.
The Revenant, no? We'll see.
Just stay away from the bears.
Have you ever fought a grizzly bear?
I have not. I don't ever want to as well. I think I wouldn't fare as well as
That is one
Leo.
of the most vicious scenes I've ever seen on film.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't fare near as well as he did.
No. Rip, the offense finally got its footing, right? Against Detroit? Does everybody feel that way? Even though there was the one series in the third quarter, and you didn't. But you finished it off in the fourth with the 4-minute offense. So there were so many positives after 2 weeks of questions.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we really started rolling, but I don't really get too caught up in the opinions and feelings of how we doing this, how we doing that.
You and the other Aaron.
Yeah, if there's if there's stuff working well for us, we'll continue to do that. And if there's stuff that's not working, maybe we'll fix it and try to get that working as well. But from here on out, we just want to look to make positive improvements so we can move the ball and move in the right direction.
What gave you the most encouragement that it was looking right, feeling right?
I'd say just the explosive plays we had. The excitement, the energy everybody had when we had a good play. Everyone would show up around the ball, and including Eddie. He'd get up, he'd be all fired up after he had a long run or something like that.
That 25-yarder.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Got the joint jump.
Yeah, even Jordy, after his long catch, he got up and did what was the symbol he did? I'm not sure.
It wasn't quite Manzelish, but what was that?
Yeah, it was good to see people with some personality out there and getting excited.
Yeah, and that really does go a long way. And home really helps. You guys have been away for over a month. Finally get into Lambeau, and now you got a nice stretch here at Lambeau coming off the break. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to feel that this can start putting some wind in the sails.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have some momentum going into some home games here, and I don't get caught up too much in momentum. Every game's different, but
True.
Some guys like to feed off of that, and I think it'll help those guys move in the right direction.